Oh, all right. First story of the night, we got Atozy. All right, Atozy a while back he got sued. Now, the week he got sued was a pretty busy news week. All right, so I didn't cover it. But this week there's an update, so I'm just gonna hop on the bandwagon now and profit off of it as a good commentator does. All right. I had never heard of Atozy before this. He's I don't know. I was gonna say something mean, but I can't. I can't. We're not gonna watch this video. I was just gonna sum it up for you guys. Basically, Atozy posted a video exposing this fucking loser named BitBoy Crypto. BitBoy Crypto was destroyed. He started crying and coping and seething. All right, um, tears had fallen. All right, as you can see from this totally real thumbnail right here, tears were rolling down his eyes. And getting in between all the crevices of his lardful body. All right. And so he decided to sue Atozy for defamation, right? And that's basically what this video is saying, is that he was getting sued for defamation. All right. We don't need to watch it though. What we do need to watch is the response. All right. Because this is Atozy is the Chad. BitBoy Crypto is the fucking. He's the little fucking, he's a plebeian, okay? He's a loser, he's like a shrimp man, all right? So yeah, let's get right into this.
My life, and I just wanted to sit down and talk about it. So as many of you guys know, I was sued by the YouTuber by the name of BitBoy Crypto.
You've been served early. What are you doing?
That's another thing, is like, when he got served, it was like this dumbass fucking, I don't even know what this was, okay? It was just, like, they literally like, threw the papers at him and left. I mean, Sigma move, I guess.
What I didn't tell you guys in my last video was my significant other, who you guys know as Hannah, who's often behind the camera of my video.
Oh yeah, I guess I probably should have, fuck it, dude. We're gonna keep it in. All right, he also had a baby with his wife. I guess this is his wife. Good job, I guess.
Was about to go into labor. And about 30 minutes after I was served with the lawsuit, her contractions started. I had a time limit to respond to this lawsuit or else I'd lose by default. And I knew if I was going to fight this by myself, I was essentially gambling the future financial well-being of my child. Because while I do have a little nest egg, a lawsuit, especially a lawsuit that's dragged on, could easily deplete that. Especially.
Yeah, dude. Lawsuits, they cost a lot of money, all right? And even though Atozy was probably in the right, nobody wants to spend a fuck ton of money fighting some retard online, all right? That's just a fact of life, all right?
Here in the US. So that last video I made, the I got sued video, that was literally my Hail Mary. So Hannah and I...
Honestly, though, like, he's lucky he did not, oh my god, I'm retarded. He's lucky he doesn't live in like the UK or some like shit like that, because in the UK, defamation cases are easy, all right? They're free, they're easy. That's why fucking Kavos couldn't stand up to Deji. Deji basically completely dicked him down, right? Because there's pretty much undeniable proof that Deji has subbotted, and but because Deji has money and lawyers, he can do whatever the fuck he wants and just like dick down Kavos, And so yeah, I guess Atozy, common America W. That's all I gotta say.
I actually filmed that video while she was having contractions. You okay?
Give me a second.
Hannah's literally having contractions right behind. After I sent that video off to my editor, Daniel, we ended up beelining it to the hospital at 2 a.m. And then we ended up getting sent back home at about 5 a.m. because she wasn't dilated enough. So I drove back home, got my video back from Daniel at about 11 in the morning. I still hadn't slept because Hannah's contractions were getting pretty bad at this point, so I was just there for her. But I then sent the video to my lawyer, and while I was waiting for his response, I started setting up the GoFundMe, and I started messaging around the people I knew within the crypto scene how to set up a secure wallet to raise funds. And one of the guys who actually goes by the name of Kobe on Twitter got back to me and said, hey, I bought the atozy.eth domain for you. I then was pretty blown away because I realized this guy spent over $1,000 just for a domain for me.
Based? Yeah, I guess that's one thing is this random guy just like helped him out a shit ton by buying him like a domain, and you'll see later he donates a fuck ton of money. So I guess this guy is just rich as hell. I don't know.
So massive shout out to this man. But after that, I got approved to post my video from my lawyer. So I then posted my I got sued video and posted a thread on Twitter that says, I wish I didn't have to make this thread, but I'm being sued by the YouTuber BitBoy Crypto for a video I made roughly 9 months ago, covering how I promoted a project named Pam. Last night, the third person BitBoy sent to my house showed up and served me the lawsuit. According to media reports, he'd previously made $30,000 for a single paid promotion and now feels responsible for the losses suffered by his followers. I stand by the allegations in the lawsuit, and I don't understand why he filed it.
Based, all right? Don't fold. Never fold to these fucking scamming pieces of shit. All right? Always destroy them. Yeah, fucking.
I'm crowdfunding to help cover
I
the
don't even know what
insane
I'm
cost
saying.
of defending myself against this frivolous lawsuit. All funds raised will be used to pay legal fees. If there's anything left over, I will donate them to various charities, and I have no interest in profiting from my community. For all details, you can watch it on my video here. Thank you for the support. So after posting that, I was insanely nervous because that, like I said previously, was my Hail Mary. But since I'd been up for over 24 hours, I finally decided to go to bed. I think I fell asleep for like an hour and a half until I was awoken by Hannah having very painful contractions, and we beelined it to the hospital yet again. This time when we got to the hospital, they said, you guys are gonna have a baby within the next 24 hours. All while I was getting an
Aww, I don't. This video is hard to commentate over, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care that he had a baby. Like, I mean, I guess it sucks that you were having a baby at the same time as you were getting like sued by this guy, but like, I don't know.
insane amount of support from you guys in my comment section on the main video.
Actually, to be fair, he handled it pretty well for having a baby and also fucking suing this guy. So, I mean, props to him, I guess. Lol.
I posted and the Twitter thread. So we got all checked into the hospital room and essentially started playing the baby waiting game. At this point, I think I'd raised like roughly $5,000 in my GoFundMe and $5,000 in crypto. And then I noticed that BitBoy started tweeting. The 16-year-olds are in full force today. Good thing their attention spans are 4.2 seconds. I'm sure they can all borrow a $10 mom from their mom's purse to help you out.
Pull their mom from their mom's purse. Dude, that's the other thing, right? This guy scams people. He doesn't know how to fucking spell. Yeah, he doesn't know how to just put an S here and delete a word. Like, he can't speak in full sentences because the Lord has just fucking interwoven all of his fucking neurons. So, like, he can't say anything intelligent, right? So.
Out, bud. When will folks figure out everything you try to do to hurt me only helps me? This has to be so frustrating. I just keep winning, and the wins are only about to get bigger. Well, that energy wasn't.
Yeah, so I hate this like grifting thing people do where they're like, yeah, all attention is good attention, okay? Yeah. It's like, that's not true, motherfucker. You're literally about to get, you're like, that's not always true. Like, I admit some negative attention is good, all right? You can really profit. You can rake in the dolans from trolling these retards, all right? But when you're like BitBoy Crypto and you just do something objectively like really retarded, and people like, and now your reputation is down the shitter, and like, you know, people like BitBoy Crypto need a fucking reputation, or else they're not gonna like, or else they're not gonna be able to scam anyone else, right? So they crave the reputation. And, yeah, it's common BitBoy L, I guess. I don't know.
In the lawsuit. You will have to find other ways to chase clout. LMAO. I will not allow it. You can't literally make up lies and accusations about people. There are consequences for this because you tell two truths in one lie. That doesn't excuse the lie. Hate me all you want, but at the end of the day, people will be held accountable for their lies and slander. Period. And
yeah. You can't just say, oh, they're lying, and then don't provide an example of them lying. Like, I don't. I believe you. Totally. Yeah.
while he was tweeting all of that, I was getting more support than I have ever received from you guys. And then out of nowhere, the same guy who sent me the Ethereum domain, he
this
announced
is a base shirt. Holy shit, I like his shirt.
he was going to donate $100,000 when he got back to his computer. I was sitting there in absolute disbelief because that's quite
All right. I know there's at least one of my viewers watching this right now. Where is... I'm not even gonna finish that dumbass joke.
the bold thing to just casually type out on Twitter. And I think at this time I'd raised about $30,000 in total, which was insane. I realize now, like, wow, guys, this is still going to be expensive for me, but maybe not as expensive as what I thought it would be. But lo and behold, this man is definitely a man of his word. And he sent me over $100,000 in USD.
Holy shit, dude. That's crazy, dude. If somebody donated $100,000 to me, I'd be on my hands and knees, sucking them off. Yeah, like, holy shit, dude. Common Crypto Boy L, last time I checked, you were at 5. Damn, congrats, dude. Thank you, Fletcher. Dude, Fletcher W. Fletcher had a very based moment today where he got Flamenco to admit that he got fingers up his ass, all right? So everybody go sub to Fletcher in the chat right now. All right, shit. Sorry.
Which is a stable coin on Ethereum. So not only did this dude buy me a domain, but he also sent me $100,000. What do you even say to that other than thank you? Holy shit. Like, I'm still speechless just thinking about that. That's absolute insanity. Not only that, but some anonymous person also donated $25,000 to the GoFundMe.
Yeah, dude. I saw a couple people talking about how this Atozy person's channel is fucking dead, but obviously he has some pretty fucking large supporters, okay? Some pretty fat stack supporters, because he fucking received like $100,000 from one guy and 25 from another guy. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, yeah. it's just fucking crazy.
Twitter users ZachXPT and PassCT organized an auction where they were auctioning away this image where the proceeds were going to go to my defense fund.
This is a based image too, dude. I love the Pepe illustration back here.
And the top bid was over $5,000 at one point. And then all the individual donations from my community and the crypto community, I was in shock. I've basically been up for way over 24 hours. I had about an hour and a half of sleep in all that time, but I was just absolutely speechless. Like, I don't even know how to react to it now. Just thinking over it, like
Get on your hands and become flamenco. You gotta bend over for him.
The bullet that I dodged because of you guys is insane. But I fell asleep for another 2 hours on that sofa they give dads beside the birthing bed. And then I was awoken by Hannah and pain.
The birthing bed. I'm going fucking crazy.
Again, and it seemed like the baby was about to drop. And about 2 hours
I'm so autistic.
later, our son was placed on Hannah's chest. And I remember just at that moment, like, the only hope was to be after our their lives because of everything that was going on. You know, the normal stuff, getting sued for a lot of money, and then having your firstborn child.
This
and
video,
then raising
this video is so boring. I'm starting to think you deserve being sued. Holy shit.
Lot of money, all in the same 48 hours. It's safe to say that my brain was wired, but in the morning I checked my phone and I saw that we had raised roughly $200,000, which is absolutely insane. Again, guys, thank you
so true. He does look like a feminist lesbian, all right?
so much. You guys literally saved me here. Because of this, it seems like he pulled out of the lawsuit. BitBoy actually posted that the lawsuit is officially—
all right, this is where BitBoy really shows how, you know, there's a mindset to being fat. BitBoy Crypto has the fat mindset, okay? For the people still interested in this,
over, he dropped the lawsuit without prejudice, which means he could actually still sue me again in the future, but I don't see a reason why he would do that to himself again. A few hours after I saw that we raised roughly $200,000, BitBoy Crypto went live onto his YouTube channel where he had a 15-minute rant. And here are some of the moments from that.
We did not want this to become public.
Cope, I don't know what you want. I don't want it to become public. Dude, you filed a lawsuit. You, as a public figure, filed a lawsuit against another public figure, and then were surprised when it went public. Are you retarded?
I guess when I decided to do this back in November, I wanted to keep this behind closed doors. I've had another lawsuit. It was behind closed doors, and it worked out great. And I think
it worked out great. AKA, I got to be a fat retard and just shit on a guy. Lol.
Both parties were happy, and it was settled, and you know, everything about it worked out.
I'm confused as to why he thought I'd be quiet about this.
Obviously, if this would have been public, I wouldn't have done it. Not because I want to hide it, but all we were trying to do was get him to take down the video that had factually wrong information that has implications.
Show me the factually wrong information then, you fucking idiot. Like,
implications for me as a person. And, you know, when my kids go and they Google their dad, you know what comes up? That video.
By the time you—
Good.
Sued me. No one remembered that video. You brought that video into the limelight by suing me. Why didn't you just respond to me like this in one of your live streams before suing me? Everything just turns into a massive headache as soon as lawyers are involved, and no one wins. Like, if this actually got dragged out to court, the only winner would be the lawyers.
Here's where we're at, okay? Where we're at is, at this point, it has become public. It's become an absolute debacle. We know Kobe gave him $100,000, so hopefully that money will go to good use. But yeah, so we are going to drop loss.
Yeah, I hope the money goes to fucking you over in a different way. I don't. Look at his layout here. Okay, I realize that my layout isn't the best, all right, but this is just terrible. Only like he must have hired like a Chinese fiber worker for this shit, bro. Oh my god.
Lawsuit, 100%. And I'm sorry this became public. I'm sorry that this has been.
I'm sorry that I was really fucking dumb and people caught me.
You know.
Does he have an NFT frame? He has an NFT just framed right here.
Misconstrued, but I just want you guys to understand why I was doing this. This was not about a slapstick lawsuit. I know that's what everybody says, right? It's frivolous. It's not frivolous. When someone implies that you can be in trouble from the SEC, that is not frivolous, guys. That's a very, very, very serious matter. And so from my perspective, trying to defend my reputation, trying to get...
Yeah, that's why you got called out, dumb fuck, because it's serious. And from your response, I'm going to assume you're guilty.
him to remove the video that literally has wrong information in it. That was all I wanted. This wasn't supposed to get this far. So at this point, like I said...
Wait, it's an NFT slideshow.
This wasn't supposed to get this far.
Yes, everybody screenshot right now.
So at this point, like I said...
Motherfucker has an NFT slideshow of all his NFTs.
There is nothing really we can do. The money came in on his side.
Gay. He owns the gay NFT, guys. Lol. This actually looks like a Atozy.
The lawsuit was never about money. So hopefully,
he bought the Atozy NFT to fuck with him.
Atozy, now that we're going to be officially dropping this, I emailed my lawyer about 15 minutes before we went on air here. So that is going to be happening.
So what I got from this was, if this didn't become super public and I didn't raise a whole bunch of money, I would have probably been dragged into court, especially the way how he was talking in his tweets earlier. I will be fully refunding everyone who donated to me because we didn't go to court.
Okay, I don't really care. Overall, Atozy W, obviously, he got like 200K from this. I guess he gave it back, though. He should imagine if he just kept it. That Sigma male response. Yeah, BitBoy Crypto. I hope nobody ever listens to his fat lard ass ever again, because he's obviously a piece of shit. So, lol.